Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today, bringing you guys and gals Toriko. La la. Oh man, shit, hold on. Fucking hold on. Now, for some reason, the king had a Snickers, right? And I'm thinking not a big deal, snack. Wrong move, nigga, because the Snickers is not sitting well with me at all. I might have to throw up, like seriously. But I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna stay here. All right, I'm gonna stay here. One take. Wonder mode. Whatever happens, happens, okay? So, that being said, this chapter, Toriko, honestly, this chapter review may be one of the quickest Toriko chapter reviews I've ever done. Because when it comes to the things that I cover for a chapter review, so the story progression, the characterization, and the overall structure / pacing of the chapter, two of the categories have almost nothing when it comes to substance. The pacing overall, it's like, man, like not a big deal. You have the dance line bit, and then you go on to like the main meat, which is once again Starjun, Toriko, and the guys they get there, and then they have a feast. So pacing wise, overall, it's 2 points and one being dragged out, not a big deal. When it comes to characterization, honestly, almost nothing. With the exception of Toriko being calm. As the globe is in chaos, we have these major battles. Toriko still calm, sniffing these good smells, not a big deal. Which possibly highlights that Toriko himself knows that everything will be okay at the end of the day. And that's really it from character. That's it. That's it. Honestly, God, that's it. There is nothing else in the chapter from a characterization standpoint. Nothing. Now, at least of substance. I mean, I could say, like Zebra being a dick, but he's always a dick. And then Sunny's saying, no, stop. And he's like, okay. I mean, that's nothing. Starjun getting salty as shit because the Gourmet Corps, no good mates in the Gourmet Corps, so that's really it. So, but nothing of substance with the exception of maybe Toriko. Now, after that, I'll get to the translations between Manga Stream, Batoto, and the official VIZ translation. And honestly, I looked, but no real, the differences are there, yes, but there's no major differences between the three, honestly. And I was hoping that there would be for the meteorite shit. Because it's not a planet, man. It's not. No. It's not going to destroy a planet. Alright? Now, here's the thing. Whether or not it can or can't destroy a planet, I'm on the side where it can't. But that's up to you. Because, I mean, maybe destroying... Well, no. Fuck that. It can't. Fuck it. You know it can't. However, where it came from, I saw folks in the comment section of the live reaction mention that this guy, he can duplicate entire planets back in his heyday. So him creating a meteorite out of what appears to be thin air is no big deal. And I'm like, you know what? That makes perfect sense. Why would it be the case that a guy who can recreate back in his heyday entire worlds, a guy who could basically exist and be everything in Blue Grill, not be able to make a meteorite? So that does make sense with the respects of Don Slime's powers, with one exception. So if we're going that route where he just created the meteorite, where did that velocity come from? Because it's not one of those slow moving Naruto meteorites. No. This is a missile, just a boom, and I'm like, So it's one of those meteorites. So I'm wondering, okay, where is that speed coming from? Because normally, in order to get that kind of speed, you need to come from outer space, and then you come in through the atmosphere, and then you get the heat, you get the, that kind of stuff. However, in this case, if he created it out of thin air, if you would, then where is the speed coming from? So that's my only issue, but it does make sense now where it came from, because again, the guy, he could duplicate entire worlds, and he did exist in everything in Blue Grill, and Blue Grill is the size of America. So that was good on you guys. Good job. Round of applause. Round of applause. Now, that being said, when it comes to the substance in this chapter, the substance is clearly the story progression. That to me is very obvious. But guys, honestly, I'm gonna be 100% with you. Even though the meat of this chapter is the story progression, it is clearly done in Herculean bounds. I mean, just skips, man. I mean, a mad dash to the end. That's what it looks like. Because not only do you use food luck, emphasis on the food part, you're using food luck to find your friend in the thousands upon thousands of islands in Area 2. The huge archipelago that it is. But also you have the back channel, which is a direct beeline to said friend. Those two, food luck and the back channel, have become plot convenience. They are massive plot devices. And that sucks. That really, really, really does suck. It becomes more and more apparent as the story continues. The back channel, it's been established. Ever since that debacle of a chapter where 3 arcs were skipped, the back channel, clearly, plot convenience, plot device of the highest order. And then on top of that, the chapter ends off with those guys starting to eat Muse, Adam, Earth, and another. And the gourmet Eclipse is going down as they're eating it. So I have to wonder, since they already know where God is going to appear, because Guinness pissed in the same spot and Toriko, he can smell the world, what does it have with Center? Seriously. Like, because remember how for Center, they had this notion where once they went to the human world, like they got the stuff ready, basically it was going to be a group. It was going to be a group journey to Center. And GG was going to like lead the way or some shit like that. And I'm hoping that we do get an Area 1 arc. That'd be nice. That'd be wonderful. But, I mean, at this point in time, asking for an Area 1 arc, is that wishful thinking? Is it? Because it's... I think more so, he may find some way to mod it up where Center will somehow come to them. And he can focus on the fights. So he can focus more so on, let's say, Naki Master Jiro, Rampaging Beast, get it right, Jiro against the Blue Nitro, Midori Joey, Don Slime, and Neo Demon. But again, like to me, it's kind of like I want what made Toriko, for me personally, I want what made Toriko awesome in part 1 reestablish. But because the pacing, the overall story pacing at this point in time, because it's so goddamn fast, it's like, oh, we just can't get it. So story-wise, yes, we made leaps, but those leaps aren't exactly good leaps. Straight up. And I mean, I've been hearing a few things, so let me deviate real quick before I give the chapter its rating. I've been hearing a few things about certain series ending this year. I know that, what's that one series called? Assassination Classroom, that's going to end really soon. And some folks are really upset about that. Then you got Gintama, apparently, where that series is going to end too this year. That's what I've been hearing, Gintama. And I think maybe Toriko got caught in the weeding process, because at this rate, Toriko may end this year. Because, I mean, we are just really, like, gunning. Like, we're just gunning I mean, granted, there's still a lot of stuff to do, I believe. So, if he wants to do it the right way, and I understand that series come to an end, I get that. But what I want is for a series that I enjoy to end the appropriate way. I don't want Toriko to follow the Hime Reborn route, or the Siren route, or the Beelzebub route. I don't want to end that way. I want to end in a proper way. That's what I would like. And because I think Toriko deserves it. I mean, it's been on for like, what, 8-9 years now? I think Toriko, almost a decade. I think Toriko deserves to have a proper ending. Honestly. So, when I see all this stuff happening, I mean, you can throw away the possibility of a part 3. Because, I mean, that would have been amazing. Exploring the galaxy and shit. I mean, crazy. But I think maybe there's some type of change that Shueisha is trying to push now. To where, like, they're weeding out certain series to make room for other series. Something like that. I don't know. I've been hearing a few things from the grapevine. But all in all, man, this chapter, I think, is just another chapter to reestablish this notion, to reassert this, to reinforce this notion. And I am stoked to see how powerful they're going to get when they consume that full course, when they consume Adam, when they consume News, when they consume Another, when they consume Earth. I'm going to be, like, that's going to be a crazy moment. However, I really do wish that this moment came a year or two down the line from now, not 2016, because there was still so much to go through. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm done. So the chapter rating overall, I think honestly it's like a subpar plus chapter. It's not a bad chapter, but it's definitely subpar. So King of Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe, peace. I hate to end on a very downhard note, but sometimes reality just smacks you in the face, and you gotta deal with it. It is what it is. So that's it, I'm done. Once again, rate the video, comment, subscribe, peace, have a nice goddamned day.